Twice already. It's hit me on the head. Right here. And hard too. I don't know. I just don't know. To me, it's bugging that she's out of her mind. Does she have to be such an idiot as well?
Afternoon, ladies. Sorry I'm late. I think perhaps we should draw the shades and check the door. It is my pleasure then to announce the 6th annual meeting of the duly elected grievance and Sunday Governing Committee of Wing 5 Women's Section.
Here for the women's section.
Hip, hip,
hooray!
May now hopefully commence. The secretary will read the minutes of our last meeting. Judy, if you please.
The meeting was called to order at the usual time. All being present for the meeting was called to order at the usual time. In order that those meeting... Jonah, Mark, Don.
Richard Stein can't read a line.
The meeting was called to order at the usual time. Madam President,
Minutes approved.
what?
Well, after all, there are more important things for us to discuss in your facility.
You tell her, honey. Objection!
Richard Stein looks like a swine.
Madam President!
Just wasting time, just wasting good old time. Ladies, please imagine Anaphilis quadrimaculatus. You know they've given the Nobel for less than this.
The meeting was called to order.
Approved.
I have here in my possession the record of...
And for you, poor white, we'll get to you in good time. Stars.
The meeting was called to order at the
Meeting approved! Miss Stein.
I move that the president be impeached!
Motion shelved. Richard Stein is doing fine.
Jonah Park, Diamond, Dot!
Miss Earhart, the floor is yours.
Oh, Susan B. Anthony, Susan B. Anthony. Who is Susan B. Anthony that she can rap her dad would have women be like men? Let us quite rap.
I am Amelia Earhart. That is to say that I am Amelia Earhart. And I want to get out of here. The main reason for this is the fact that I'm not insane. In fact, I'm not even exceptionally neurotic. I'm simply Amelia Earhart. And I want to get the hell out. Where do you want to go, honey? The South Seas? All right, check the records if you like. It's all down there. July 2nd, 1937. That's the day I crashed. Right out there in the yard. Look, my plane is still there. Well, sure, they can turn it into a playground, but that's not shouldn't matter. The shame of If you don't believe me, ask Fred Eunice. Look, ask my trusted friend and pilot. Over there behind those formidable walls, they've got him prisoner too. That's what my name is. Stop laughing. I am Amelia Earhart. I'm going off here. Stop.
Are we to assume that Miss Earhart would have us believe that Miss Earhart would have us believe that we are not who we think we are?
But I really am Amelia Earhart. That's a terrible thing, you see. I truly am.
Then who am I? Charles VII?
And who am I? F. Fitzgerald.
D.W. Griffin?
Stanley Livingston. Abraham Lincoln.
Miss Johann Sebastian Bach?
And who is she? Is not beautiful Isabella of ancient Spain.
Christopher Columbus, maybe?
Yes. Who is she? Who is she?
I don't know.
Amelia Earhart, the dear heart.
The Cherokee Narcissus. The motive hunter. Also Johnson. Explorer, honey. I meant explorer.
Yeah, I have this letter here from Miss Nelson Ballers from room 82. She said,
We know what she said.
I really don't think, Mrs. Johnson, it's necessary for us to go over this matter again. To quote Mrs. Nelson Wallace, the dilemma of my life is the fact I believe
I've never been born. Though as we all know, through the efforts of this here committee and a certain handsome young doctor, there was a bona fide birth certificate proving that she had already been born. One birth should be good enough for everyone. And since the lady has already had it, I say she has no more problems.
Except, of course, that she's stark raving mad.
Madam President, Jonah recognizes Jonah Bark. Jonah Bark, I'm dark. Gertrude's sign is fat. That's why she looks like a swine. The chair recognizes Jonah Bark. Well, you see, here's the problem. What's to be done about my voices? They're bothering me.
Objection? Well, you see, I think this is just the sort of thing that committee can't really help with. This is just the sort of thing that you should somehow work out for yourself. That's all.
Well, you see, I didn't even want help. I just would have wanted some, guidance in the matter.
Jonah Bark died in the dark. 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 Jonah Bark. Jonah Bark.
Lovely ladies doing on this fine day? Getting along well, I trust? Must keep the window closed, girls. I've told you that. Yes, and many times. Sir? Well, there. Let's get those chins up. All three of them. Come on. Let me see that lovely, girlish smile. Oh, not that smile. Not the itty-bitty one. The big, big smile. There you go. All better. Now, just what do you suppose I'm gonna say? Anybody? Well, here's what I'm going to say. If you find girls can't behave yourselves, you will never again be allowed to host another one of these meetings. And you know what that means? No? Well, for one, it means you won't be able to make those suggestions on things you think should be done or improved or looked at. It also means that all those lovely ladies who elected you, who put their trust, their hope in you, they'll hate you forever. Boop. Well, having said my little piece, I think it's time I let you go back to your little meeting. Not too stuffy in there, I hope. Huh? Carry on. And remember, decorum. Spell it as it sounds.
In Borneo, they never heard of Barrymore or Calvin Coolidge. Martin showed movies. One day the projector broke. That was when they entered Cameraman. I don't think it was very nice.
How is that even
My pants are getting rusty.
It says the French.
The who?
The French.
Oh, don't like the French.
It said the French.
They let me down, they did.
It said the French.
No, don't like the French.
It said the French! It said the French have been issuing travels 90 miles an hour. Now, steam locomotives or flipping bills, as we used to call them, they went 20. 90 is much faster. Doesn't give a person nearly enough time. There, I'm laying flat on the tracks, just beginning to slip out of the ropes when clickety clack. No, things are just too dangerous nowadays. I'll stay right here with you.
My pants are getting rusty.
During festivals, the natives would eat their friends. We were told this was an honor, but Martin and I, we just never made friends that easily. Just the way it was with us.
While we're at it, what's to be done about my voices? Yes, tell me that. Oh, I loved Elizabeth Cady. Elizabeth Cady loved me. And when we were nearly 80, sweet Cady still loved me. The hell with my voices? What's to be done about my pants?
Who is Susan B. Anthony? Who is Susan B. Anthony? Who is Susan B. Anthony?
The right to sleep is given to no one. You gave me those lines, Judy. And the mother of us all. Oh, come on, Elizabeth Anthony. Oh, yes, Judy. How pertinent those lines are, even today.
Yes, ask Fred if you don't believe me. His Amelia was a really good pilot. Not much of a navigator, but a really good pilot. Yes, you just ask Fred.
I hate... You know what I hate? I hate cigarettes without matches. That is what I hate. It's so...
You know, the main thing with a suit of armor, which one rarely thinks of, is that it's very hard to tiptoe around it. Just thought I'd mention it. Don't know why.
I'm gonna break that piece of wood.
I think I'll stay right here, if you don't mind. Yes, right here is coming up for me.
Who is Susan B. Anthony? Who is she? Susan B. Anthony? Who is she?
How was your business? If you knew.
I have here in my possession the record of hostile occurrences as requested by your president. Journey report, 8:15 a.m. Maintenance return back of rooms 727 reports definite sensations of belligerency. Directed to Roger was sitting at the breakfast table eating a 30-second bowl of porridge. While asked who was sitting with her at the time, she replies, only the cook. Conclusion, source of, oh God, belligerency, unknown. February 12th, 3:51 p.m. was seen as something called magical. For the Music Appreciation Society, Ms. McGraw and Ms. McBurnett report definite sensations of homicide. That's murder!
That's right.
Whoa! While seen speaking at once, homicidal feeling later verified. Sorry. April 3rd, sometime around noon, Miss Amanda D. working with reports definite sensations of hostility. I know what that is.
You bet you do.
While collecting money for her annual Winston pageant, she replies that no hostility must have emanated from any of the women she solicited money from, which was, as usual, everyone in the world. In short, this concludes that no various feelings of hatred, hostility, jealousy, belligerency, and revenge known to exist. This goes that the source must come from outside our work, or in other words, the mentor, which none of us have ever seen, and is therefore most likely.
Pearl, a good report.
I helped her with it. You
Wait, Gertrude's kind drank too much wine. But I want to know this. Why didn't we get to the little poet sooner? I mean, he is what we're here for after all. To save our lives!
Before the attack,
which could be in a minute now.
Will most likely occur at night.
The dead of night.
Just incredible.
I beg your pardon?
I said it's just incredible.
What's incredible?
All this nonsense.
Are you trying to imply, Miss Earhart, that our lives are not in danger?
I am only implying, Miss Anthony, that if they are in danger, perhaps it's due to someone or someplace else.
Such as what?
Such as...
She's just wasting time. Don't listen to her.
Right!
The proposal's not up for discussion. If there are any other... Miss Earhart,
How do we know they're going to attack?
Miss White's report just explained it to
I
you.
couldn't follow his logic.
The proposal is now up for discussion. If there are any... Miss Earhart, could you kindly, very much, stop grinning at me like that?
So no one's going to answer my question?
Will someone please answer Miss Earhart's idiotic question? How do we know that the men's word is going to attack?
We simply know. That's how.
we simply know.
We simply know.
We simply know.
I trust that answers your question.
Yes, thank you. Indeed it does.
Besides, my voices have been telling me for quite some time now. They've been telling me, Joan, fix your pants. They're getting too rusty. And they've been telling me, Joan, any day now it'll all be over. The attack will come. Well, ladies, what are we going to do?
Attack first, I say. Strike while the kettle's boiling. As the cannibals used to put it, get it while the going's good.
But would that look right? Well, I mean, he means if we attack the men's ward unprovoked, so to speak, wouldn't we lose a lot of privileges as a result? Exactly. Like bullying, for instance, which is something that means a great deal to me.
And what about our movies? Twice a month. I bet we wouldn't see any.
Just incredible.
We lose a lot of things that way, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid, Mrs. Johnson, we would.
I've got no intention of attacking unprovoked.
You don't?
You see, I've spent my whole life among wild animals. And after a while, you get to love them. You don't like to kill them, shall we say, for the fun of it. No. Mother necessity alone pulls the trigger on your gold-plated elephant gun. When you kill for either of two reasons. You kill because you're being attacked, or because you're very hungry. Now, I say we ain't trying to wait for men to attack us, which means we're the ones who have to do the attacking. But I also say it is no good to attack without sufficient provocation. Therefore, what we need is sufficient provocation. And here's how we get it. We get it through hunger and thirst. This is just the plan. For the next 3 days, we'll refuse all food and drink offered. Then, on the 4th, we will, with God on our side, invade the men's ward, eat them, and afterwards drink their blood!
The proposal's not up for discussion.
A question. Do I assume correctly when I interpret Mrs. Johnson's proposal as implying, or better yet, presupposing that we, how shall I say it, kill the men first? Madam President!
The chair, in an effort to maintain parliamentary order, will assume that Miss Earhart's question was raised in good faith, which interprets Mrs. Johnson's proposal as suggesting that we, yes, kill them first.
It would be very difficult, wouldn't it?
The proposal's now for discussion. Miss Mozart? But I want to say that the most important thing about this plan is that at least it's a working plan. But with so many big men over there, how do you expect us to finish them all? What I mean is, what will we do with the extras?
Why, wrap them up, of course, and eat them later.
May I remind you, Miss Earhart, we don't have time to waste on your silly jokes.
Miss Mozart, believe it or not, has a point.
Ha! I thought I did. Well, what is it?
As it's quite true we never be able to eat them all, yet would obviously have to kill them all. Those dead but left uneaten would appear, I'm afraid, to have been killed for the fun of it, not the necessity. We'd lose our privileges, after all. Madam President, ladies, my plan is no good.
Well, do we have any other ideas? Girls? Girls, our lives are at stake.
What to do about Columbus? That is what concerns us most. Ferdinand is brash. We don't need Oregon. Columbus doesn't exist. What to do about Columbus? That is the thing. Oh, not to hoodwink India, for India lies east, not west, as every school child knows. But a new world may well lie west, and if it does, you bet that fat idiot will find it! Never sailed before in his life, you know, no knowledge at all of navigation. In fact, terrified of the sea. Well, that's the sort that's dangerous. Land ho! We can hear him cry as his boat has run aground at night, and most likely on some lovely palm-sheltered beach. Land ho! Captain, says first mate softly, I think best repair his ship. In the morning, Columbus descends to see just what it is he's running. Finds 400 bare-breasted maidens drinking coconut milk and cries, curse my luck! This isn't India! Yes, curse his luck. A new world found. A new world for us to deal with. And, oh my God! Here we are! Queen of Spain and not yet figured out what to do with this one.
I knew we'd find a way. You mean? Yes, I have a plan. We're going to live! If we are, however, then mark this. Our living will depend on swiftness of action. It will depend on commitment to the cause. It will depend on our strength, our silence, our sacrifice. Our living will depend on you. Uh-oh. Ladies, it's a difficult era in which we live.
I trust the secretary got that down.
The meeting was called to order.
Time for the plan. Better go back and get it down. Mustn't have the minutes incomplete.
No,
All set, honey. Fire away.
no, don't like the French. They let me down, they did.
Well, here's the plan. Since we can't afford to attack the men's ward first, yet we can't afford for them to attack us, what we must do clearly is make sure there is no attack. To ensure our safety, we must make the men ward believe that we are stronger than we really are.
You mean
Bluff them?
I mean, frighten them, if you see what I mean.
Oh, clear as day.
Ah, Miss Earhart, how thrilling it is as president to know that amongst us, there's someone as perceptive as you, for the benefit of others, though not quite as fortunate. I will begin to make my plan a little clearer. Try and bear with us. Ladies, what we must do is kill someone.
Kill someone?
Kill someone. Anyone at all.
But I thought we just said,
Ladies, please, just think of this. A body, for argument's sake, mine, arriving first thing in the morning, our signatures attached. I ask you, would that frighten the mentor, or wouldn't it? Would that be a show of strength, of intention, of power, or wouldn't it?
Actually, with all those signatures, it might be rather impressive at that.
Furthermore, if that doesn't work, we'll send another one in the afternoon, and then another one the next morning. Yes, they'll so get it, they so realize that they could be next! Well, who shall it be?
I thought I heard you suggest yourself.
That was just an example. Ladies,
Joan of Arc's the one! Yes, I second that vote! I think that will be mine! I take my vote for right! What? That's better!
No, look at Miss Mozart. She didn't be there yet.
What? Yeah, teach you to make that racket! Fuck you! Wait a minute now. I really think she comes it up. Osa Johnson! Let's all kill Osa Johnson! Let's all kill Osa Johnson!
Yes, Osa Johnson. Let's all kill Osa Johnson.
Bring your little redneck out! I took my own Birkenstein! Yes, Birkenstein!
So you mean no one's gonna mention poor Isabella?
Isabella.
So she does hear.
ladies, my vote for this first goes to Miss Earhart. Nothing personal, darling, you understand.
Oh, wait a minute!
Bear with us. It's for the cause. It's for our lives. Self-sacrifice, you see, it's the only way to help us. Justice is one. Good punch, violent.
Please, Amelia, try and understand.
It's the only way.
I really am Amelia Earhart, I tell you, I really am! Let me at her! Let me at her! Why did you do that? Let me at her!
I so happy. Okay.
It's Amelia.
Yes, Amelia. Amelia's the one who's missing. Listen, a minute. Do you remember the day you began coming to your mind? There she is. I remember. You looked at me with the eyes of yours. My head is yours, and I said to myself, today is the day that will be bringing country money.
Sleeping. Oh well, I can't say I blame you. It's been a long day. Curious day. Yes, curious day. Something in the air, like the One Act, for instance, lined up in a rocking chair stacking away. Well, they've done that before, of course, but yet just laughing away? What is it that they claim this time? Yes, that the sun has gone forever, and now there will only be night. Then, yes. Then they say in the strange voices of theirs, go and check and you find the clocks are broken. Yet the curious way they say, we don't need clocks anymore. The way they say they can tell the hour anyhow and then laugh and rock back and forth in those chairs. The lights are down. A bulb by gas are broken. And somehow their eyes, like cat eyes, seem to be glowing in the dark. Ladies, you must keep the windows closed. You must keep the windows closed.